allow me, one of your first Ryans of the evening, please welcome Ryan Gabos.
Woo!
Hello, how's it going? Happy New Year's.
Yay!
I just like physicals because it's like a guarantee that you're gonna be touched medically downstairs, and I'm not a fan, and the lead up to it, I've had my pediatrician back when I was younger. I had two doctors that were like, one retired and then his son took over, so like 2 generations have graced my loins. Like they're gonna build an estate down there. It's disgusting. So the last time I had a checkup, he was, I'm on the cold steel, like Frankenstein, and he's working his way down. He's into foreplay or whatever. And he's on his way down, and he's asking bullshit questions like, so what movies do you like? I was like, whatever, you don't care. And then he gets his finger under the lip of my boxers, and he's about to check it out, and then he's like, so, you having any sex? And I said, no, you? What an informal way to ask that question. But I was like, no, I haven't been having any sex recently, and he put it away. He's like, forget it. You doing anything other than pissing with this? I don't want to see it. Put that away. There are these Prilosec ads on TV that I've been seeing way too much, and they have Larry the Cable Guy in them as like the spokesperson. Prilosec is a heartburn medication, so Larry the Cable Guy is just right for their poster. But he gets up on screen and he goes like mudding through like a river and then comes out and he's like, here it is! Do it! Prilosec! And he said, whatever. And the people who made this commercial are so close to get it. Like, I don't suffer from heartburn, but if I did, I would almost go for this. They have everything right up until the last step where they said, Larry the Cable Guy, come out and do that fucking stupid character you always do. Just don't bullshit me for once. Have him come out and break character and say, hello, I'm Lawrence Cableman. Or whatever his name is, and I have heartburn, this medication works. I would buy it, just in case I have heartburn down the line. This is a completely true story. So, let's bow our heads. Robin Williams, passed away a few months ago, very sad. When I received the information, when it sort of made its rounds on social media, I was at a Pirates baseball game with my friend, and you're checking your phone and all that, and I got a text from my friend, he said like, oh, did you hear about Robin Williams? And I was like, no, And so we were checking this out on our smartphones, and the whole seating area is kind of finding this out slowly. And me and my friend were just kind of reminiscing, nothing but just utter praise and respect. Like, oh man, it's such a funny guy, and Good Will Hunting, that's a really good movie. And man, The Fisher King, it's such a great movie. And we're going down the docket, and then this dad sitting in front of us turned around really angrily and said, well, RV. He was really pissed that wasn't the first thing out of our mouths. This is a guy who lives his life trying to casually bring up in conversation hey, we should watch RV, it's a really funny movie. And he finally, at the moment, Robin Williams wasn't even cold yet, and he thought there's no better time than now. No one will deny me this movie. What does this say? Oh, yeah. So, why can cops do coke on the job? All the time. I've only seen this in TV, but I would assume it applies. Anytime there's a crime scene and, TJ Hooker shows up and they're like, all right, we have this unknown white substance, what is it? And they do this little, Lick-a-Maid test, and they just do cocaine, and, that tastes like cocaine. Book him for possession of the drug I just did. And I would assume that's just kind of their process for any illegal activity. Hey, bub, is this a prostitution ring? Come over here. Yeah, taste like a pimp. Get in the wagon. I'll leave you with one more thing. This is the first joke I ever told in my life. Okay. Hey, I just flew in from my mother's uterus, and boy, are my arms undeveloped.
Yay!
Thank you guys very much.